In this video, we're going to go through the Harbor Freight Predator generator. We're going to put it together and see how it works. This top outlet is a 30 amp 220 volt outlet. The bottom outlet is 110 volts and they're both twist lock outlets. Then there's 4 110 outlets on the sides here. They each have a push button breaker. So if it gets overloaded, you just push it to get the power back on. And here's a 12 volt cigarette lighter plug. Here's the switch to turn on the generator. And if you have a battery, you can push the button and it'll start by itself. Right here is the starter that'll engage to start your generator. It says it has 8750 watts, but really it's 700 watts. They always put the bigger number for marketing purposes. This means 8750 peak watts, which means it has this much power for a split second. I kind of wish they weren't allowed to do this in marketing, but at least you know what it is. This is a heavy generator, 230 pounds. If you're going to be moving it a lot, you need to buy the wheel kit. It doesn't come with the generator, so you need to add this on extra. They don't transport these with oil, so you need to make sure that you put oil in this before you start it. Luckily, it won't start unless you put oil in it because it has a sensor that won't let you start it. Here's the low oil light, so it'll tell you when it's low on oil. That's a nice feature. It gets cold where we're at, so we'll get some 5W30. It takes about 1 1/4 quart of this oil. This is high mileage oil, but that's okay, it's on sale. You'll need a long, narrow funnel because it's pretty tough to get the oil in. Just fill it up until you get the proper reading on the dipstick. When you get to the second quart, you can put it in small increments. It's got a 6-gallon tank and will run for 12 hours at a half a load. So we'll pour in a couple gallons and see what we've got. Make sure that the lever on the gas shutoff valve is straight down. It took the manual to figure this one out. It's not intuitive that it needs to go straight down. Anyway, this will allow the gas to get to the carburetor. Make sure the switch is in the on position. The next part blew me away. This was the first pull. I know it's a new generator, but I did not expect this. Let's watch this again. I can't believe it. First pull, and it wasn't even a hard pull. I gotta say, I was impressed. I also like that it's got an overhead cam. That way I can adjust the valve lash. When it gets hard to start, I can adjust the valve lash and it'll start easier. And here's the air filter. It's got a 420cc engine. It actually runs pretty quiet, or at least compared to a lot of other generators that I've seen. It's certainly not silent, but at least you can talk around it. So my first experience with this generator was really good. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this review and checking out this generator. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.